good morning, good evening, good afternoon, soul family, wherever you are. This is a healing message for the Divine Masculine Collective, male or female. How is everybody doing this morning? I hope and pray that you're doing well. If you live in Atlanta, please drive safely. It is raining out. For our Divine Masculines, as I said before, prayer is required for them. They are really going through some very tumultuous times. These towers are hitting them, and they could be experiencing some karma from some past lives on this shit. Your divine counterparts are in a whirlwind of a shitstorm, and this is your twin flame. They have a lot of regret, and it could go all the way back to those past lives of how they behaved, how they showed up where love was concerned in relationships, where you were concerned, Divine Femmes, male or female. Any more messages for the Divine Masculine Collective, male or female, Holy Spirit? Yeah, they are really seeing synchronicities right about now. Some of you, your divine counterparts, are actually awakened. Some of them are looking for you to rescue them, but it is their jobs to rescue themselves, Divine Femmes. You had to rescue yourself from out of the pain. Your divine counterpart has to do likewise. Remember, when you went through your awakening, you had to heal and move forward all on your own. Your divine counterpart has to do the same. A lot of you, your divine counterparts, want forgiveness as well, Divine Feminines. Some of them could still be codependent on your energy on this journey. They could still have an attachment to a soul contract for some of them, where they need to work on their independence, mentally, emotionally, financially, and spiritually, same as you, Divine Feminines. Divine timing is at play. Archangel Michael is here because your person is in despair. So again, for those of you who can find it within yourselves, pray for your divine masculines. There have been a lot of twin flames that have died on this journey, unfortunately. And I wouldn't want anybody that I know to die just because there was a soul contract that we forgot that we signed to come here to do something. So have some compassion, family. Divine masculines, you need to have some compassion for yourselves, male or female. Okay? So I wanted to do something different. Something I've been waiting to do. So let's go ahead and begin. Anything you need to know about this channel, family, you will find it in the About portion of my YouTube channel here on Ascended Twin 144K. Some of you have gone to Splitsville. Your relationship has taught you leaving quickly, decisively. The relationship is devolving, or ending. Not keeping in touch, time alone. So, Divine Masculine, you could have entered a phase of transition. Right now, you're in a holding pattern for a lot of you because you're in your South Node, and it is time for you to come forward into your North Node, where you leave the karma behind and the complacency of falling back on what you know. It is time for you to learn some things new. It is time for you to heal, Divine Masculines, male or female. And a lot of you are feeling alone. You may not even be feeling the energy of your Divine Feminine or the karmic relationship. You're just feeling the pains of lifetimes of karma that need to be healed. A lot of you, it is time for you to rewrite your story. In the upright, this is rewrite your life story to how you would like it to be. Release, feel peace now. Sleep subliminals. So some of you are needing to have some sleep subliminals. A lot of you are in a place of no peace. LAR, dude. A lot of you have to love yourself enough to accept only the best. Let go. The wrong person. Be comfortable being alone. So a lot of you have abandonment issues, Divine Masculine. What else, Holy Spirit, can you tell me that needs to be worked upon for your Divine Masculine collective? A lot of you would like to come back together with your divine counterpart. Reunited, good chance of getting back together, are back together again, things flowing well again. So if you went backwards, Divine Masculine, to the karmic relationship, it's only going to hurt more yet again. If you're moving forward and you don't want to, say, for instance, get with your divine counterpart and you'd rather have another soulmate, then you have that opportunity. But if you want your divine counterpart, you got some work to do. Regardless of whether you get with your divine counterpart or not, you still got work to do, because you attract exactly what you are, Divine Masculine. So if you're in a low vibing, very low energy, you're going to pull in somebody of that like or that lack-minded mentality. It could be with finances. It could be with love. It could be with anything that is very important to you in your life. All aspects of your life. Some of you thought the grass was greener and you pursued it. Passing up options. Too quick to decide. Takes time to know, then gratify. Gratuity. Changes circumstances. So you were chasing something that you thought was better than your divine counterpart. And you thought this was going to bring you a magical mindset. Did it, Divine Masculines, male or female? Everything is divine. Know that you are the creator of your reality. Co-manifest with the universe. So you told the universe that this was what you wanted. You wanted something better because the grass looked greener. Divine Masculines. A lot of you are being challenged to meditate. Meditate. Meditate daily. Follow your intuition. Find inner peace and balance, alone or with a partner. But I think at this present time, Spirit has designs for you to be by yourself. You need to work on healing, Divine Masculine, from where you have done a lot of dating for some of you. Dating. Are will likely to be dating, liking each other, enjoying each other's company, seeing each other. But Divine Masculine, a lot of you, male or female, you jump from relationship to relationship and you never take the time for self-preservation. You never take the time to heal. You never want to feel the pain of where you have been, where the relationship did not work. And it becomes a trigger. Because when somebody touches on a portion of you that is not healed, it triggers you, Divine Masculine. Overreacting, whether you overreact by your actions or what comes out of your mouth, or both. Overreaction, respond rather than react. Avoid decisions based on fleeting emotions. And the Divine Masculines, a lot of you did this with your divine counterpart. It is time to invest, starting within yourself. See if they're the one. Spend time together. Make effort getting to know. Then emotional investment. So you want to get back with your divine counterparts, for some of you. But a lot of you played the blame game. You pointed fingers at your divine counterpart, and your divine counterparts pointed fingers back at you. Everybody needed to point that finger back at themselves and stand in the mirror like Michael Jackson, man in the mirror, is what I'm hearing. So a lot of you did not take accountability for how you showed up in your relationship. Our partners reflect our wounds. Relationship mirror what we are. Finger pointing, take responsibility, take accountability. You did this with your divine counterpart. You did this with your karmic relationship. Divine Masculines, male or female. What else, Holy Spirit, can you tell me for the Divine Masculine collective that needs to be worked on? Physical intimacy, there it is. The topic is up for discussion. Choose healthy, balanced relationships. Doing it for the right reasons. Divine Masculine, when you walked away for the grass to be greener, was it the right decision for you? How do you feel about that now? Was it based on something that your divine counterpart triggered in you, and instead of making healthier choices, you triggered? Your divine counterpart triggered you, you triggered them. You abandoned your divine counterpart. A lot of you have codependent issues as well as your divine counterparts did. A lot of you have abandonment and intimacy issues, divine masculine. A lot of you want the real deal. They see you, they see you, they see your light, a total keeper. For some of you in the beginning, you were a total keeper, divine masculines, male or female. Genuine, compatible, authentic, healthy, a good choice. And this is what your divine counterparts went upon, because that's what you projected. All the while you were gaslighting, deceiving, deluding, personifying something that you weren't. You were hiding your feelings, divine masculines. You were wearing a mask. What else, Holy Spirit, can you tell me that the divine masculine collective needs to work on? Ooh, that finger pointing is serious, y'all. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. You need to work on meditating. Meditation. Love yourself enough to accept only the best. Let go of the wrong person. Be comfortable being alone. I told you. Spirit is not ready for you to be with anybody right now. We need to work on your mindset and how you see things. You're operating, divine masculine, from a lack-minded mentality, male or female. Let's see what's under here. A lot of you, your lack-minded mentality puts you in the mindset of where you ran, where the grass was greener, because you thought maybe somebody had more money than your divine counterpart. They look better, they smell better, they may have lived a better life, they may have lived in a better home. They could make you accommodating, divine masculines, male or female. But guess what? The Grim Reaper came in and took all of that. You could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, divine masculine. You may have given this karmic relationship everything, the world, and you supported it. You could have dealt with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone that you slayed your divine feminine for, male or female, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You were reckless, divine masculine. And this is how you left your divine feminines, male or female. Abandoned, feeling out in the cold, imbalanced, and their finances in tatters. Homeless for some of them, health issues as well, divine masculine, and you moved forward without a fucking care. You've moved on to what you thought was a victory. Eventually, you ghosted your divine counterpart altogether. But now it is time for you to go within and gain inner wisdom, clarity, and guidance on your journey. Some of you behave like wolves in sheep's clothing, but some of you, the wolf might be your spirit totem. But you are definitely fighting demons. You have dark night of the soul here. You're battling your demons, divine masculine, and they're all coming to a head. All 9 lives of them. And this is what you manifested in your life, divine masculine, whether you realized it or not. Aries, Gemini, Virgo energy. And now you are very guarded and defensive, but you are spying. You're standing up and fighting off people. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And you're spying on union. The 4 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you, your divine counterpart could be a fire sign. Someone that you see the 10 of Cups with. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They may have water in their chart. But this is how you showed up, divine masculine. You were so selfish, male or female. You drank from your own damn cup. Water sign energy. And you were foolish, divine masculine. You clung to another relationship that was toxic, reckless, and unhealthy. It could have been an Aries. Somebody that you thought you got a victory with because you were operating out of what? Pride and ego. It is time for you to balance, heal, and restore yourself. You are being divinely guided. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or you could be an Aquarius, because it is time for you to walk away from an imbalanced situation that you are currently in. Either you're giving too much or you're not receiving enough, and you are frustrated in this relationship. There have been a lot of secrets in this relationship. You both probably were juggling, or you were juggling, and it had to do with money. Some of you are indecisive about coming towards your divine counterparts to have a new beginning because of the position that you left them in, unfortunately, divine masculine. So let's go ahead and see what comes out. Holy Spirit, why is rewrite your story in the reverse for the divine masculine, please? What messages do they need to learn about rewriting their story? Some of you are ready to come out of hibernation. Some of you could be Virgos, but you still have a path to choose on this journey, divine masculine. It could be an earth sign or a fire sign. Some of you could be earth signs, some of you could be fire signs, divine masculine. Tell me about back together and coming out of hibernation. Did you gain any inner wisdom, clarity, and guidance while you were in there hibernating? A lot of you are going to have to stand in your power and stop being stubborn and come forward. Some of you could be wanting to come back together with a Leo. Somebody that you may be dropping all of your options or the illusions that you had options. You could be a water sign, or your person could be a water sign. Somebody here wants to apologize. Could it be you, divine masculine? You could have been a show-off. You could still be a show-off. You could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But you're coming in as a page. And a page is a little boy or a little girl. You're going to have to bring some more courage to come forward. See, you're still showing up as a page, divine masculine. The Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You were childish with your communication. You may have hurt your divine feminine, male or female, with your communication. Certain things that you said to them, it probably got stuck in their minds where they needed to heal and renew as same as you. A lot of you may have been childish with your actions as well, divine masculines. Or you could have ended up with a fire sign that was just like you, childish with their communication and their actions. Tell me about meditate for my divine masculines, Holy Spirit. Yeah, a lot of you are meditating or praying about a choice that you need to make where love is concerned. But it's not about love for your divine counterpart. It's about your self-love. It's about reconciling all of the past that you need to heal, divine masculine. You may need to go back as far as childhood to heal a lot of childhood wounds. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini energy. Where you may have been a player. Someone that could not be trusted. Somebody that was a leader. You had some level of power, authority, but you abused your power and your authority, divine masculine. You were in player energy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Player from the Himalayas, King of Wands. Holy Spirit, tell me why or what triggered the divine masculine collective, male or female. Some of you are still trapped in the Page of Cups energy. Some of you definitely have to heal where you left off at. Some of you, you could have been stagnated as a young man. I would say more of a young child, because pages are children, knights are teenagers, kings and queens are adults, emperors and empresses are mature people usually. They don't always have to be. But I think this is where you got stuck at, divine masculine. male or female, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. See how you're showing up in your own reading, Divine Masculine, as a child. But you're guarded and you're defensive. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all the while spying on your Divine Feminine, who has moved forward, being divinely guided to move forward to a balanced state of being. You could be at a distance from your divine counterpart, mentally or emotionally or both. Cancerian energy. And you want to move forward towards this Ten of Cups. You want to follow it. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Yeah, you're going to have to stand up and show up as the King of Wands. This time, learning the Saturnian lesson of not being in player energy and stand in your true power and come forward. And stop allowing, for some of you, sex addictions to be your trigger. You have trigger issues with relationships, Divine Masculine. You don't show up. You show up as the King of Wands, all sexual and ready to go. But in every other aspect, you show up as a child. And you're going to have to end that if you want your ships to come in. Possibly with a fire sign like yourself, for some of you. Doesn't have to be. Or for this Queen of Cups. This queen deserves at least a king, no less than a king. She could be very loving, or he could be very loving. King of Cups, doesn't matter. But somebody that's highly intuitive, very loving, very nurturing, very giving. And you hurt this person, Divine Masculine. Let's be clear. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody else could have water in their chart. Tell me why the invest is in here for the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, didn't we talk about healing and renewal, replenishment, restoring? Divinely guided to heal yourself. Some of you could have Aquariuses in your chart. Some of you are Aquariuses. Some of you could have dealt with Aquarius, karmic relationships, or this is your Divine Feminine. But you juggled her or him. You were very indecisive. You were back and forth, Divine Masculine. You were unsure of whether or not you played both of them. And you played yourself because you were right there in the middle. Some of you, it was about money. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So it's time for you to invest in yourself. But here you are rushing in, still very guarded, heavily guarded. And you could be rushing in blindly. Needing to take some time out to gain some clarity. That sword brings clarity. Do you want clarity, Divine Masculine? Male or female? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me why physical intimacy is here for the Divine Masculine. Yeah, here it is. Third-party situations, Divine Masculines. Male or female. This is what you did with your divine counterpart. You put your person in third-party situations and you hurt them. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You were only concerned with the sexual part. You were reckless, debaucherous, Divine Masculine. Male or female. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And you were very haughty about it too. You clearly thought that you were better than your divine counterpart. You thought you had more money, more status. Let's leave it as status quo. That's what you thought you had, Divine Masculine. Yeah. All you offered up was passion. Tell me about the finger pointing for the Divine Masculine. You were so busy being guarded and defensive, Divine Masculine. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. That you did a lot of damage to your union, to your divine counterpart. And I don't think you meant it intentionally. For some of you, you did it deliberately. But you were overly protective of being in a long-term committed relationship, a partnership. But you gave it to the karmic because the karmic, you didn't fear being rejected. You felt rejected with your divine feminine, male or female. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you allowed this person to be single. And this is what this person did in your absence, or they're doing now. They're becoming pre-emperor, pre-empress, where you thought the grass wasn't green enough on this side. Look how green and growing it is now, Divine Masculine. And they have gone through multiple transformations. Something you need to do as well, Divine Masculine. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Tell me about the L8R, dude. Later, dude. Yeah, this is what you did to your divine counterpart, or they did to you ultimately, because there was no love in these cups. You left these cups empty, Divine Masculine, but guess what? Those are your cups now. Are you thirsty? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You were too busy being sneaky, dishonest, deceptive, a liar. Some of you were even narcissistic in your relationships. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You were only concerned about your own wish fulfillment. You were very selfish and very overindulgent. And you like to put people in competitive situations. Thank you, Holy Spirit, where you kept people arguing, fighting, and conflicted over you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, until eventually this person just got fed up of it, and became single. And you're doing the same, Divine Masculine, because that's what your twin does. They lead the way and they show you what to do. Now you're in a bad position, Divine Masculine. Are you ready to transform? Are you ready to become abundant in every aspect of your life? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There are blessings waiting for you on the other side, Divine Masculine. Male or female, as soon as you decide that you want it. You see how this tree is abundant and growing? This could be your life too, Divine Masculine. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Judgment has been called on your karmic relationship, marriage, whatever it is, situationship, entanglement. But you have heard the trumpet, because the tower has come in, and if it hasn't, it's about to. And it is time for you to stop rejecting love, Divine Masculine. You rejected the best cup of all, the other half of your soul, yourself. You rejected yourself, Divine Masculine. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And now it is time for you to go through a death and a rebirth. Transformation is here. And guess what? You don't see anybody else in this picture. You're going to have to do it alone, sir or ma'am. And start working on yourself, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, to become the Divine Masculine, male or female. And there's a bunch of signs here, so it's a lot of you, male or female, to become this King of Pentacles. Very stable, very abundant. This time you get to do it on your own, Divine Masculine, in order to have this passionate new beginning with your divine counterpart. You got a lot of passion. Some of you got some big wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and it is burning. But divine timing is at play in your love life. Archangel Michael is here to help you temper and balance some of that passion. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Some of you are suffering from sex addictions, drug addictions, alcohol addictions, overworking, some of the 7 deadly sins. It is time for you to heal. Sagittarian energy. So that way you can manifest whatever it is. And see, when you get to a healthier place and not a place of manipulation, Divine Masculine, you'll have all the tools that you need. You always did. Aries, Gemini, Virgo energy. But what you ended up manifesting was an imbalanced situation. Same thing that you gave to your divine counterpart, same thing you got back. 6 of Pentacles. You felt like you were in a frustrating relationship. And now you are experiencing what we call the dark night of the soul. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And this is how you want to come forward to your divine feminine. That is not fair. That's right where you started from. I think it's time for you, Divine Masculine, to put down the guard and the mask and all the armor. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, you're being very stubborn, Divine Masculine, about an ending. You know you should have walked away. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy here. Where you have been betrayed or you betrayed somebody one time too many. I think all of these swords represent different levels of betrayal or different people that have been betrayed in your life, Divine Masculine. Either you've been betrayed by people, you could have been betrayed for the last 10 years of your life, male or female, and you feel left out in the cold. You could have to move. You may not have a home right now. You could be suffering from financial issues. Same thing that you did with your Divine Feminine, the same thing is happening to you, Divine Masculine. Even if you do not have not experienced being homeless, jobless, penniless, this is lack-minded mentality. Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, chasing the Ten of Pentacles. But you can have your own, Divine Masculine. And you can have it with someone that really wants to give it to you or share and build it with you. This is power building, Divine Masculine. Ten of Pentacles. And you can move forward. Six of Swords. Independently to offer this Ace of Pentacles. But don't come in being sneaky, sly, and cunning again, Divine Masculine. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Come in, be willing to tell the truth this time. Offer clarity so someone can make a choice. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Don't leave somebody stuck in their head where they'll have to take some level of action to put distance between you and them yet again because of how you communicate and how you take action. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because you've been deceptive, dishonest, dishonorable, disloyal, sneaky. Decepticon energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And look at you looking back at those two swords. This is the truth you both deserve. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And see who's by themselves now. There's nobody else in this tower, Divine Masculine, but you. You're all alone in this tower. But you're not totally alone because Spirit has got you. Spirit put you here in the first place. Aries, Scorpionic energy, because it was time for you to receive some level of justice. Self-justice. It was time for you to give yourself this justice and release the karma. And gain truth and clarity. And cut something out or someone that was no longer serving a purpose in your life. And it could have been a queen or a king of wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius,